Peace and love, and welcome, or welcome back to the Palace of Persephone. I have been going through some very major changes and activations and upgrades and shifts in the time of Aquarius, and I'm recording this on the new moon in Aquarius, and I just finished doing my distance Reiki healing session. Thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you so much for my patron who has already become a part of my intergalactic family by connecting with me every new and full moon. It was a really beautiful session, and as I was doing it, I felt called to do a session, as I'm doing right now, to share some of, not everything that came up, but to share a light language activation with you, which you'll know by the title of this video, because earlier today I decided to try and write in some light language, and it felt so good to do. It felt so right to connect to it and just kind of like let it flow. And it just connects me to like my inner child and my soul, and just it feels so right. So I wanted to be able to send some inspiration, because this isn't something that I have done in a long time. It's just like let my energy out, let it flow, and just anko waska yukata and see what comes out. And it feels really nice. And so my guides were like calling to me to do a light language, kind of, I don't necessarily know if it would be a channeling, but maybe a remembrance of connecting to your own pure inner child creativity, which we all need more of. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to sit with my guides for a moment. I'm kind of already still with them because I just did the Reiki session, but I'm going to center and ground with you here in this moment, and send you some beautiful little activations or remembrances. It feels more like remembrance because we all have that creativity within us. Spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides. Pleiadian emissaries of light, Pleiadian emissaries of light, Pleiadian emissaries of light, Pleiadian sisters, Pleiadian sisters, Pleiadian sisters. Electra, 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 Meropi, Meropi, Meropi. Lemurian ancestors, Lemurian ancestors, Lemurian ancestors. Arcturian ancestors, Arcturian ancestors, Arcturian ancestors. Archangels, ascended masters, and all beings of light that work with me, I ask for you to be here with me in this moment. Allow me to be a clear source, a clear vessel and channel for light language to pour through and out and be reached to this being of light, so that they may remember and reconnect to their own inner child, their own inner creativity. Thank you. And wakuana watai sakaya kanaitia kawana sikaya. Esakanawaya iskana wakaiti sikeno wakaya da. And utushkonaya keseke ayana esako anesakona esakona waya kasai. Asakinaya, asakinaya, asakinaya. Etu sekono waya kaye. Etu sekono waya koye sakanaya. Esakanaya, esakanaya, esakanaya. Etu skono eseke esakono waya kasi kiana tu. Eko ana eseke ana oso ana si esoko no eseka no siki ana. When you're receiving these channels, these sources of inspiration from spirit, from guide, from source, anu ataseka ano soko ana iseki ano oso ayasa. Let it pour out of you through the way in which you choose to use your hands of source to do so. Eno soko ana iseki ana eko so ana aikasaya. Let that energy rise up within you. Let that fire rise up within you. Give the inner child permission to come through. Give the inner child permission to be creative, to express joy. Take off that shield that you've had to place upon yourself, upon your child, that rigidness, and allow the flow, allow the fun, allow the silly, allow the inner to be outer. E to kono a se kai ana e kai e so no a sa e ko ana e se ke ni a yo ko ai ni kai a sa. E no kono e isa kana isa kana isa kana isa kana isa kana isa e kai ana. E sa kana isa no kono so a ya ka se hi no a sa hi no a sa hi no a sa ina. A ka wana i kono to so a ya e kina yo to so kono ai ana a sa kai a we ana i ka no so ko ai e tia ya kai ana. E no e kono a e se ki ana i sono kono e se kana i kiri 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 ki wana ki saka i ka no ai ke se kana i wake e no kono a sakana i ka o saka. Remember all the colors, remember all the sounds, remember all the feelings, remember all the love. And also kono i si a i so rest deep inside your soul. And also kai se ana i wa it's waiting to come out. It's coming out, let it come out. It may come out through the fingers. It may come out through the voice. It just may come out in all things that you see. Give your inner child permission to come out as it desires to. Isakana isakona isakana yukono ayapoyakano ipeyakana sayaka and akino atasakono isa. All aspects of self, all aspects of inner child come through each chakra. The inner child is every chakra open and open and open and open and pure and inviting. And otosokono ayesayeka enayo ayatesakana ikino soka. Let the light pour and travel and spiral through each chakra, spreading out through your crown. Isakono ayakaena sekeyana. And also kono toso kono ikayana yaso anaisekaina ikona isikana. Eta iskana etono hotoso kona isekaya kayana ikikena otoso kono esana isikana wako anaikaina ikaina ikaina otosoko esa ena ekayana osokana ikana wata sakaya. Give your inner child love. Hug yourself. Love yourself. It all stems from the heart. Isanayono, asanayono, 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 anagonosos konoye, sanayakonoso no ayakanawasa. Let that creativity beam out of you. Don't stop it. Let it pour. Let it flow. Release it. Let it be. Let it be. Akanayite sikanoso kono ayekane sikanawa enaisakanawo sakaniki. Esanaike wakosono ene sekanawaya. Sending this to you. Esanaiko no sake enaiki na osowa. Esakana wasaike. So be it. Feels so good to connect to. I'm so excited to grow in this and to share it and just to let it all be. Shine your light. Thank you so much for letting me shine my light. Thank you so much for joining me in this moment. This is so beautiful to share. They are saying that this transmission is done. Thank you so much for receiving, for being open to receive, for reconnecting to your inner child, reconnecting to that creativity. Let it pour. Let it pour, let it pour, let it pour. Thank you so much. And until next time, peace and love.